Hello and welcome back to Biker Stuff. I had a request to show how to get a side stand spring back on. Only being a little girly, I'm not very muscular, but if I can do it, anyone can. Before I get on with it, let me ask, if you haven't already, to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell to get notifications when there is more from Biker Stuff. I know you wouldn't want to miss out on this fun. If you've ever had to remove your stand for any reason, or if you have just had to replace the spring, you will know how difficult it can be. Before you remove the spring, you want to measure its length, both when the stand is up and down. Measure the outside of the spring ends. I'll put a picture up so you can see more closely what I mean. In the down position, it measures about 12 centimetres and it is just over 11 centimetres up. So when you come to put it back on, we want to do it with the stand up to make it easier. Now I'll get the bolt out. Remember, these are usually a lock nut on the end of a bolt that threads into the stand. Some have the lock nut on the outside, or like this one, on the inside. So don't just remove the nut and try to hit the bolt through. You'll need to unscrew it first. With the bolt out, the stand can be pulled off, but you might need a screwdriver to do it. Watch out for any washers that may be inside and make a note of the way the spring fits. Here I have an inner and an outer washer. Next time you have a takeaway that uses these plastic tubs, keep a few for the garage, they are really useful. Off to the workbench. I'm going to put the spring in the vise, then bend it over to open it up and slip this cable tie in the gap. Fold it over the other way and again put the tie in the gap. Keep doing this until the spring is long enough. These ties are about 1 millimetre thick when crushed down, so use that as a guide. I need about 5 millimetres, so I'm going to do this 5 times. When you think you've packed it out enough, measure the length of the spring. That looks enough. Let's see if it will easily fit. Make sure you put grease where it is needed. Then fit the stand, but only nip the bolt up. You can tighten it all once you know everything works. Now hold the stand so the spring goes on in the shortest length. The best way for me was to have it up like this. Hopefully this spring should just slip on. Hey presto! Now, before you remove the cable ties, make sure everything works as it should and that the spring is seated properly. If all okay, fully tighten the bolt and nut. Then you can now remove the cable tie. The spring is stretched to its maximum in the middle, about here. So that's where you can easily remove the cable tie. There you go, even a girl can do it. I hope you found that useful. You know you liked it, so tell your friends.